Jonas Valanciunas. The Jazz go with Mitchell and Joe. Joe's back at the 2 guard for the 2nd straight game. Bogdanovich O'Neal is back as a
It's always nice, but after that first time, things kind of settle in and you got a job to do.
Chris had made a great point. This club's been together now 2 straight days on the floor working on some of the issues they've been trying to deal with of late. And there's a little baby left hand has have lost 5 out of 6. And Memphis has now lost 8 of 9. Their only win in that streak was against Minnesota on the road.
Start out for him, but it's going to happen on the defensive end, if anywhere.
Valanciunas trying to find some space. Gobert argues it behind his back. Shot clock runs down under 10. Resets, screen, Gobert. Wide open, kicks it out. Royce O'Neal. Bang! Royce.
On that right corner.
Brooks on a drive inside, switched hands. Brooks was a question.
He's averaging 15.5 points a game, 48% effective field goal percentage.
Second turnover, easy assist. And back in the starting lineup tonight, Kristen as well, and Thurl. He's a great defensive wing defender, but when needed, he can pop that 3, and he showed it tonight. Bogey, speaking of 3s, Rudy needs some help. One bounce, hands it off to Mitchell. Stop and go. Pulls the trigger from downtown. What a big shot. What a move to get a little space, T.
That's beautiful. You just love to see that, especially in the first quarter.
Ooh, back comes Memphis with a picked up by Bogey. There's a screen. Jay uses it, takes on Gobert, leans in and scores it. I wouldn't be surprised, too. Jay obviously knows Rudy's tendencies, and he kind of, exploited them just a bit there. How about Joe on that runner? Ball's loose.
I thought Donovan got hit on that drive a little bit, but there was no call.
On a drive, Solomon Hill scores it.
Often, but he was ready when his number was called. Did a nice job.
Royce fires for his second 3 ball. Jackson against Gobert. Baseline. Steps back behind the 3. He'll fire that shot. It's an awkward release. But Jackson again. Last time he stepped down behind the 3-point line. This time he takes on Gobert and powers it up and in with the left hand.
He had a wide open shot there.
Joe, beautiful pass inside. Rudy up and in. All right, KK, yeah, 4 of 5, Joe. That's the way it works out. And then a quick trip up to Minnesota after OKC comes to visit all game, along with Ed Davis. Jeff Green also jumps on the floor. Whistle. Roll up on 3 minutes to play. Moutier tries to roll inside, caught it, up, and rattles home his first 2. Coaches going deep to the bench here in the first quarter of play. Got a corner 3. What a shot. Smooth, silky Memphis lead. High-scoring quarter, 30-26. Jeff Green pops a mid-range J for 2. Jeff Green's Grayson Allen.
But those are the type of opportunities I'm talking about for the Jazz. Great defense on this end, just to connect on the other end.
Oh my, good shot. Marco side to Ed Davis.
Yeah, it got a little bit too deep for George that time. Wasn't able to come up with it.
And what kills Utah seconds of the quarter? Dante in the paint, hot floater. And was off the back of the rim. How about that rebound? And the putback. Donovan protects the ball. Joe on a dribble drive. Inside, drop the handle. Jeff Green wants that ball. 3, rips it. Nice shot. Jeff Green trails in. He's got space between himself and Valanciunas. You bet he'll dial it up. Bang! Got it.
Or possible another bucket on the other end.
12-0 run, Utah. That's a tough bucket. Valanciunas win the lead. His last 5 against the Jazz, nearly 20 points, 10-plus rebounds, and 2 blocks. So he plays well against Utah. Donovan goes in. Jazz look lively. Bounce pass, Gobert rolls it out. Jeff Green, fade deep. Got it! Off to Joe, back to Gobert. Shot clock at 4. Gotta hurry. Here's Moutier. Steps up, fires up a 3. Why not?
Look at that. Those are energy offensive plays. Shot clock running down. Moutier knocks a big one down.
Stumbling inside, the bucket by Simon. The Jazz have struggled losing 5 of 60. The big issue was letting the opponent make runs. Tonight, the Jazz have flipped the coin. Jeff Green just beat the beast.
This is a great time pass. Jazz with great defense here. It's going downhill.
A top, yes! He missed it once, but not twice. Jeff walks it into front court. Here's Gobert looking inside. He's got him. Beautiful pass. Boogie. Wrap around bucket.
Beautiful. Making Memphis turn the ball over. And get buckets on the other end.
Well, the run is impressive. I'll tell you, this has been one of the most impressive quarters of basketball and dominating for the Jazz. Donovan for three. Nearly an average of 16 points a game. And right now, 18 points. There's cushion. Utah's hit 10 threes in this first half. And speaking of threes, there's one.
A significant run to try to get back into this game.
They triple down Donovan. There's somebody loose. Oh, Rudy. Swing picked up by Crowder. Bogey attacks. Blocked by Jackson. Out of bounds off Memphis.
Another opportunity by tapping that rebound out. That missed shot by Donovan.
Bogey looks inside. High lob. Quick pass. And Rudy takes a seat. But the put down by Rudy. And see, it's all about putting the ball exactly where you need it for Gobert and Grayson out in the first. Tapped out, picked up. Crowder's got it. Leads it out to Grayson Allen. And lays it in. Stay tuned for the Mark Miller Subaru halftime report. Subaru, confidence in motion. Gobert, one more time. Right now, Rudy's I think 2 days of practice have done this franchise well. Rudy stands his ground, but went to the floor in 7 seconds. Royce O'Neal races in. Here's Bogey, kick it out. Take it, George. Up, got it!
The defense has to be there and can't start out like this, turning the ball over, giving Memphis an early look at it.
Yeah, that's how the first quarter started, was with a Utah turn. Joe shot comes up short. Here's Dylan Brooks. Back inside. Turn around and quick release.
Jackson Jr. is already over his season average, but the Jazz cannot afford to let Memphis get a great run. That's a great job, great pass.
He knew the ball was coming. There's that the connectivity that Quinn always talks about, and I think Joe and Rudy definitely have it. There's a floater for two. Crowder straddles a three-point line, has to give that ball up. Tyus Jones inside, hook it up, and the bucket by Valanciunas. 3 minutes in. Third quarter, 75-60 Utah. Valanciunas just stand flat-footed in the paint. The pass
big enough to help him.
Gee, great point. There's that look off, but Joe's so good at it. Ingram. The average is just right below 11 a game for Memphis. He averaged about 12 a game.
So O'Neal, one, get those kind of shots and knock them down. But two,
how about right back at you, T?
Yeah.
Handle it. Complained about the no foul. Oh, Joe picks the pocket. There's Rudy. Easy bucket, big fella.
Joe says, don't worry about it.
On 29 made field goals. Floater, up and in by Jones. So if you turn it over, both teams are making you pay.
Well, you're absolutely right.
Drive it inside. Royce O'Neal saved that pass. Moutier lost it. So another back-to-back turnovers on 2 straight possessions. Grayson Allen, that what hurts you. You played 38 games for Quinn Snyder. Bogey gives it up, back out. Jingle Joe, got it! Third. Gobert the rebound. Joe attacks. Bogey to 3. Back-to-back 3 ball. Royce back to Moutier. Goes inside out. Royce O'Neal on a drive. Hang it up left hand.
Beautiful.
Assists so far in this one. Just under 2.5 to play in the third. Donovan, insert dribble. In traffic.
About Derek Favors that, you knew you were going to get every single night.
Wow. You're right. Wow. Crowds. He's gone 20 or more.
Well, it's even more than his scoring. We just talked about his playmaking. His Grayson Allen, great job in balancing playmaking with I need to get my scoring in as well.
That was his first basket by Memphis, and by Davis, just missed it. Rebound. Here comes Solomon Hill, running downhill. Throws a tough pass, caught at the knees, but the 3.
Those are the kind of numbers we've been waiting for, and see if the Jazz can put some distance between themselves and Memphis in this last quarter.
Looking down one night in the paint. Pass it inside at Davis. One bounce, kick it out. Jeff Green 3. Bang! All night long. Reach of Davis. Solomon Hill has it poked away by Joe. Ingles gets it back. Waits for George Niang, who drives inside the dish, and Davis puts it home. 2 runs. It's 24-4 type runs that have hurt the Jazz.
Absolutely.
Slide pass inside, give it back. 6:88, just past his 7.5-minute mark. Moutier pumps up a 3. Net move. That is a beautiful shot. Rainbowed and confidence back after dropping 5 of 6. Grayson Allen, power move in the paint. Nice bucket. Grayson with,
you know, it's those kind of plays that just energize teams to stay in it.
How about that? Moutier draws him. Gobert's had 5 dunks tonight. Moutier, stop, throws it out. Royce O'Neal, tough catch, puts it up and puts it home.
And kicking that ball out to a ready and waiting Royce O'Neal.
14 points, he's not missed a shot.
And you were right about that assist record.
114-94, Jazz by 20. How about 22 with a free throw?
They really have, and that's just a great thing to have. Is multiple guys that can handle it.
There's Jay Crowder out front. Jaren Jackson against Bogey, spins. Beautiful move up and in.
Yeah, that kid's going to be a great player.
17 from the line.
Yeah, I'm not sure there's anywhere on the stat sheet that looks bad right now. I mean, the Jazz had their... It is, but it's a long season. Bowler and the Jazz are just trying to... Grayson Allen challenges.
Moutier in the paint on a throw out. The ball's up and in the aim.
You know, most of the time, if he gets a shot in rhythm like that, it's nothing but net.
32 assists, 7th by Moutier. That's a season high. Where's that shot? Mie Oni's also on the floor. The follow won't go. The tap once, twice, 3 times. Put it up, big fella.
Able to keep that ball live on the rim to put it back in.
Inside runner, and the bucket is good. Just past the 2-minute mark. They'll go corner 3, Memphis. And the ball goes bounds with a rebound. Under a minute to play.
Good ball movement, though, for the Jazz on that play.
Down the paint, the bucket, and 1. Continues to struggle, losing 9 of their last 10. They'll go 6-16 and 3-6 away for Memphis.